All right, today is day four or five here in Atlantic City. As long as I'm wearing this shirt that the famous Josh Morrow gave me, let's get it, there we go. I will answer a question of his. I mentioned in a recent video that I played a two-hand session once in Wisconsin. He wanted to know the details. The thing about Wisconsin was great games, like almost every day, great games, never that early in the day. MGM National Harbor, back in 2018, there were some incredible 11 a.m. games. When I go to Council Bluffs at like noon, I expect to find a great game. When I'm playing in the Horseshoe Baltimore at 1 p.m., I expect to be in a great game. Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Potawatomi, didn't get going quite that early. So I got a hotel room one day. I think it was Friday and Saturday. I played all day Friday, got the hotel room, but I need to check out at 11. So I'm in the casino at like 11:30 playing. Not much is going on, and it was gonna be like a few hours until things really got going. I already like didn't really want to be there playing that early. And in future trips, I like did something between checkout and like 4 or 5 p.m. But this time I didn't. It was just really quiet, really boring, not a lot of energy, not a lot of noise, and I happened to lose a huge pot my second hand. Did something which I did a lot back then, which I called leveling myself. I gave my opponent like way too much credit for being very sophisticated and like repping something that he would never actually rep. He just had it, and I did that a lot on boards that had 4 to a straight back then. So played one of those hands, lost a huge pot. Don't think it was quite an all-in, but I remember the river bet was pretty big. And just in addition to hating that I misplayed one of those hands again, I knew like things weren't really gonna get like better. There weren't gonna be like table change opportunities and like non-stop all-ins and like tons of noise and games on the TVs for like, I don't know, another like 5-6 hours or something. So I just drove home, which was like 80 miles away. So there is that two-hand session back in the day in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm gonna do some cooking, do some editing. Today is Borgata day. All right, cooking is done for the day. Editing, still have plenty to do later, but that is Harrah's behind me. I'm walking across the field to Borgata. And where are all the crack addicts that everyone told me to watch out for? Don't see any of them. What a surprise. The only problem with this path across the field, it is a field. So when it has rained recently, and of course if it is raining at the time, the ground is very soggy. It's very wet. But it's not the case today, so deal with the lighting. I'll try to get you out of the wind. Guy yesterday at Tropicana forgot to say this in yesterday's video, or 2 videos ago for you, but my day 3 video. Today's Wednesday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, today's the day 4 video. He bought in for 104. First buying is at the table, and I got a picture of how he bought in. Look at that. That's why I'm making space on the screen. 95 in $5 bills and $9 in singles. Classic Tropicana, Atlantic City. Also, let's get to the other side of the screen. Can anyone tell me what this is? Because this is tomorrow's video. I cooked this. I sent the picture to a few people. No one has gotten it right. So I just want to see if anyone could get it right, and you'll know the answer in a matter of hours when tomorrow's video gets published. One other thing I want to mention while I'm walking, in that video about you know, saving money on gift cards, on Airbnb purchases and gift cards and things like that, I said I use a website called, it used to be called Raise, now it's called Gift Card Exchange. People were asking if like it's always smooth transactions, there's ever been a problem. I've bought hundreds of gift cards off there, and only one time was there a problem. Once it was a gift card where you get a PDF file, you print it out, there's a barcode and a serial number at the register. They're supposed to be able to scan the barcode. If you like wrinkled the paper, they could type in the serial number, and it just showed a balance of 0. When it was supposed to be, I paid for a $25 gift card. It just showed a balance of 0. That was the one time it didn't work. I contacted support and they refunded the money, and that was it. But hundreds of times, everything has worked how it's supposed to, so I've never tried another site like that. That was the first one that was ever recommended to me, and it's worked very well almost every single time. Okay, some Borgata pictures for you. This is all the way in the back. This is like behind that wall, kinda. It's kind of a wall, it doesn't seal it off, but this is the high limit area. 510 runs back here, and the high stakes mix game when it goes. So this is a view from inside the high limit area to where the daily tournaments go on this side of the room. You can see that I'm in the wall, or in the high limit area, because of this little fence here at the bottom and this curtain also. Then I walked out to where the daily tournaments usually are. One wasn't going, but sat here while I waited for a seat. And I want to show you, the entrance is around the corner to the right, but this like aisle here kind of separates 1-3 and 2-5 usually. The 1-3 tables are all to the right, and these few tables going on the left were the 2-5 tables. And then this is me sitting in one of the chairs at the entrance of the poker room. And you see all the 1-3 tables going right here, right up front. Also got a picture of the chips. Very, very clean, very slick. That's the trade-off. They're very difficult to get dirty because of the material, but they're also very, very difficult to shuffle because of the material. If you've played there, you understand. And got a picture of a bomb pot. Interesting, never seen this before. The dealer said high hand and bad beat eligible, even on the double board bomb pots. Never seen that before, but the dealer knew what he was talking about. All right, done playing. That's the golden nugget behind me, by the way. Just wanted to show you something about exiting the Harris parking garage before I go back to my room. So the other day, I was in this lane, and the arm isn't that long. It's tilted up a little, and there's just like so much space, you know, up to that curb. I was there waiting for my card to work in the machine, and I was thinking, if it gives me an error message, do I just have enough space to get out? Like, is this actually doing anything? Like, man, that is quite a lot of space. I didn't try it, and you know, the gate worked after a few seconds. It opened, but that's like, it's as if there's no arm there. I mean, this is like straight on. Man, that is a lot of room you have. I wonder if people try to make it. All right, probably going to be a wrap on today. In the slides from Borgata, I said the double board bomb pot hands were eligible for, you know, the high hand promo and the bad beat. I said the dealer knew what he was talking about. The dealer was Raphael, who said he watched a lot of videos over the summer. When I was dealing at Orleans, we chatted about dealing a little bit, mostly cigars. So shout out to Raphael. And yeah, I think that's going to do it. I played, edited, filmed, still have a lot to edit. Like I said, work trip as far as the channel is going, may or may not go to Wawa. I don't know, it's kind of late, and I don't really need to, but I want to, so maybe. I'll let you know in tomorrow's video, and I think that's going to be it on today. Tomorrow, my last full day in town. Tomorrow's Thursday for me. I do leave on Friday, but it's pretty much just wake up and go. Tomorrow, there is a restaurant that I want to go to. Good thing I'm done with all the cooking videos. No more food in here. It's not open late. I'll be up in time. It just needs to be like the first thing I do. It closes at 4. It's like an old school butcher shop / restaurant. I saw on TV about a year ago. Didn't make it in time before it closed when I was in town in January doing the 7 states in one day thing. But tomorrow, and if for some reason I miss tomorrow, I could go Friday before I leave town. And remember, rice is a spoon food.